Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215, and right now we are in Jacksonville, Florida. We're on the southern portion of the United States, on the bottom right half, Florida, y'all. And we're headed to Jacksonville downtown. We're gonna be heading straight over this little bridge. We're gonna be passing Exchange Island, and I noticed there's a view coming up right ahead of us, so I just wanted to start documenting the trip from here. We got palm trees on my right. We're on the highway. I believe we're on Route 115. This route has been pretty much filled with businesses, car dealerships. On my right, we got cremation funeral services, a lot of businesses that cater to all needs. Like, we got public storage on my right. We had building for lease on my right. We got Regency Inn, and so on. So it is approximately like 81 degrees. 81. That's what the thermometer is reading. We got Stanley Steamer Carpet Cleaner on my right hand side. Past an Exxon gas station. Jones College, Jacksonville University on the next right. We're now going under this underpass. We're now passing University Boulevard. We got a conference center on my right hand side. We got a McDonald's on my right hand side. We got a beautiful mural on my right hand side. Looks really nice. Passing Advanced Auto Parts. You got the University Boulevard South exit right here on my right hand side. The skies look nice and blue with a hint of clouds. Passing the Riverton Town Senior Center. Now, Jacksonville is one of the first cities that you enter when you cross into Florida. You could take I-95 south and just pass Jacksonville, but if you wanted to like enter a city area, this is one of the first ones that you'll be at. You'll be down like around Airport Road, which is about 20 or so minutes from here. So right now we are crossing over water. Below us is Exchange Island. And this is somewhat like a canal, or like a river, I guess you can say. We're about to go under this bridge. It's red, or like a burgundy. Looks like it was probably once red, but then it probably faded. This bridge is going to take us right to downtown Jacksonville. In 1.8 miles, we're going to make a left on North Liberty Street. The speed limit here is 45 miles per hour. We're doing about 40. Route 1, MLK Junior Parkway, next right, north. I guess that's an alternative route. And you can see the skyline. They don't have too many tall buildings, but they do have several. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 6, 7 big buildings. The rest seem to be all pretty much shorter than the others. Alright, so we're 1.2 miles away from North Liberty Street. We got the sports complex downtown on my left and Martin Luther King Jr. Parkway on my right. We're going to continue heading straight. We're not going to get off yet. Stadium west side to my left, stadium east side to my right. So if you wanted to go to the east side of the stadium, go to my right hand side. You get off at that exit. It looks like we got Jacksonville police right here in front of us on my left hand side, about to pass us in 3, 2, 1. That's the police. We just passed Franklin Street, was below us. There's a dozen or so blocks behind us. Daily billboard, now hiring, will train, ready to work. You can city view on my left-hand side. We could have got off at Randolph Boulevard on my right-hand side. We're passing Palmetto Street. That's below us. We're gonna be getting off, so I'm gonna merge into my left lane. We got palm trees all on the left, guys. Palm trees all on the right. Beautiful, full, luscious palm trees. Like, look at this one on my left-hand side. You see it? Alright, so now we're at North Liberty and East State. The intersection of North Liberty and East State. We're gonna make this left-hand turn on the 800 block of North Liberty Street. Coming to Jacksonville, Florida has been pretty surreal for me because my best friend, my lifelong friend, if you guys followed the journey throughout the channel, I lost my best friend in 2018, November of 2018, and he was gunned down. He was also a filmmaker. He graduated from Full Sail University in Florida, and he actually lived here for a couple years when he was in college, and he was in Jacksonville. So I always heard about Jacksonville. I've never been here. This is my very first time here. We're on East Union. Now we're passing East Union, driving up Liberty. We're at the intersection of Beaver and Liberty. We got a fire station on my left-hand side. Yeah, so it was kind of eerie. You know, it's like, it's surreal in a sense. I would have loved to come here to visit him, but he's no longer with us. So the least that I could have done was contact his mom. I know his mom's here, so I contacted her, and I'm gonna link up with her, you know, catch up. It's gonna be a little rough because he's not around, and anytime I spoke to his mom or was around his mom was usually around him. So it's gonna be a little hard. We're passing Ashley, and his sister looks just like him, you know. They both had similar attributes. So looking at her is gonna be like looking at him. We're passing church. We got Wilmot Law Building on my left-hand side. Now we're passing East Duval, the 300 block of East Duval. We're passing Liberty Bail Bonds on my right. Now we're passing East Monroe. We got a tax expert center on my left-hand side. Let's make this right on Adams. But I needed to really see this area, and I needed to get an idea of where he lived, you know, what streets he walked, you know, because he was a walker, he was an explorer, he was very adventurous. So I know he walked all around the area when he got bored. And it's weird. To me, it's kind of weird. It's weird because I wish he was still here. Like, I can just, yo, walk. I'm in town, bro. Like, I'm in town, pull up, or, you know, let me scoop you up. But he graduated college here. He went back to Philly to continue his craft. We're passing Newman, the 200 block of Newman. He went back to Philly to continue his craft, and right before his plane flight out, he had a plane ticket to go work on a film in California. I believe in Juca, California. We're passing Ocean, and he got killed. So I know he would have loved this cross-country journey idea because he was really into like traveling. At that time, he was more into like traveling than I was. I was more like, oh, let me put on for Philly. Let me put on for Philly. Well, I'm gonna blow up here in Philly. Well, I'm gonna bring Philly up. And it's like, now I'm out here with you, Walt. We're passing Main Street on Adams and Main Street. We look like, wow, that was an interesting bridge on my left-hand side. Very interesting looking bridge. Makes me curious. So check it out. This is the downtown area, y'all. Palm trees line the streets. I love downtown parking, luxury condos and whatnot. They're making a new building right here on my left-hand side at the intersection of Adams and Lara. We're passing Cobblestone. Wow, this is Cobblestone Street, guys. We're driving over Cobblestone. It looks really nice. Then we're driving over brick. We got brick sidewalks. I notice most downtown districts usually follow that same code. We got the Schultz building on my left. What's this? Gilly's Kitchen or Seeley's or Gilly's? It looks like a G. Tax Poetry. We got some law offices in Denture Street on my right. The Levy building. There was a female laying on the sidewalk. I didn't notice her till very last minute. That's a sight I guess I can't get away from. I see it in every big city. We got the Hogan building on my left hand side. It looks like above us is a train underpass. Wow. We're passing the 200 block of Hogan. Wow, we're passing like a train, guys. Like it looked like a above ground train, kind of like our Blue Market line in Philly. Passing Edward Ball building, city of Jacksonville. Now we're passing Julia Street, the 200 block of Julia, intersection of Julia and Adams. I see another person sitting on the sidewalk. Wow, like with blankets and everything. Let's make this left-hand turn. We got the TIAA building on my left-hand side. I'm gonna merge left here. Wow, this building on my right looks enormous. What is that? Courthouse. Wow, that's their courthouse on my right, guys. That thing is huge. When I mean huge, I mean it is huge. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna go straight, make a right, and then make another right, just so y'all can see the size of this courthouse. This courthouse is enormous, and the architecture is awesome. Like the details to it. All right, so we're on Pearl Street, the 100 block of Pearl. I'm going to keep on going forward. I'm gonna merge to the right-hand lane. And then I'm going to try to find a way to make a right and then make another right so we can come around. We're passing North Clay Street. I think I can make a right here on North Broad Street. Go figure, every big city has a Broad Street, huh? We're on the 200 block of North Broad Street. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn. Yeah, this courthouse is pretty large. The Duval County Courthouse. They got e-scooters right here, rentals. See it? The Linux and the Spin e-scooters. We got a Caliber Collision on my left-hand side. I believe that's an auto body shop. There's no right turns here, so I can't make a right turn on Duval. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn on Church. This is the 500 block of Church Street. Now, to give you guys a perspective of the time frame, it is Sunday. Let's make this right-hand turn on. Oh no, let's not go right because you guys are gonna see the back of the building, and then it's gonna turn us again on Clay Street. We got Jack's Nap on my left-hand side. I'm uncertain what this building is. I'll tell you in a minute though. Bray and Lunsford, PA, Gerald, attorneys. So it's an attorney building. Let's make this right on Pearl, but then it might be like rented out offices. Alright, we're now approaching Duval. We got the state attorney office on my left-hand side. And this is that big courthouse on my right. I wonder what category of cases do they deal with there? Do they do like criminal cases there? Do they do domestic? I mean, well, I guess domestic is criminal. Do they do traffic cases there? Do they do like, is it a full court, like a family court and everything? Or is it just like, you know, criminal or whatever? We're passing Forsyth. Now we're approaching Bay. Up top, I see a large sign that says "How Tomorrow Moves" on top of that building. All right, so this is a train station, guys, right above us. This is their train station. Very interesting. An above ground train station, like New York, Philly, I think we noticed one in Charlotte in North Carolina had an above ground train station also. It started on the ground, and then it was areas where we were under the train tracks. All right, we're gonna go straight. So we're near the riverfront. So we go probably another 2 blocks forward, we'll hit the water. Like, I don't think that they're gonna allow us to get that close to the waterfront with the car. But we're gonna go straight, and then we'll make a left, and we'll try to work our way around. I'm just gonna do what I normally do in every tour, zigzag through the neighborhood. We got event parking on my left-hand side, $20. I guess that's for events only. If it's event parking, right? See that sign up top? It says "How Tomorrow Moves," CSX. We got the bus stops on my right-hand side. You see them? All right, so I'm gonna make this left-hand turn. Oh, road is closed. You gotta be kidding me. It has to be open. Well, they're turning, so we're gonna turn too. We're on Water Street, the 300 block of Water. It's closed? No, it's generally closed? What is it? What's up with this? I hope I ain't following them to the edge of a cliff. Got a nice mirror on my left. Jacksonville, River City Downtown Hotel on my left. Oh man, yeah, we are going to a place where we should not have gone. See? You gotta be a leader, not a follower. I figured there was probably like some sort of exit that we didn't see, but access denied. So now we gotta go around. Well, at least that gives you guys another opportunity to see this mural on my left-hand side. It's a huge mural. That's the Enterprise Center parking garage, and it looks like maybe the person who painted the mural left his name up there. His name is Reka, R-E-K-A. Yeah, we look like we're about to be stuck here, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bust a quick little reverse, crisscross. We'll bust a reverse, because we really have no need to be back there. But at least y'all got a chance to see that mural. And now we know not to follow others. Oh man, I thought that one side was probably closed down, you know what I mean? We got the Times Union Center for the Performing Arts on my left-hand side. All right, so I guess we go straight and then find our way to make a right. Somebody on my left is on one of those rental scooters. They had a whole dozen or 2 of them over here. See that guy? I don't know. No, I don't think y'all can see him. He was off camera. All right, Pearl Street. So we can go up another block or so. Downtown looks pretty long. It's not so much big as in a full square, but it's like a rectangle shape. So it's wide. $10 parking on my right. More of those scooters on my right. So yes, it's Sunday, and you know most people are probably sleeping, relaxing, recharging for the next work day. Hence why there's not a lot of foot traffic. So we'll go probably another block straight, and then we'll make a right. I see a large building over there. I don't know what that building is. I don't know if that's a city building, a museum. I'm not sure, but we'll figure it out once we get there. It looks like we got the highway right on top of us. It says Acosta Bridge, Southeast 95. And the beaches aren't far from where we're at. So where we started the tour at, we were like 10-15 minutes from about 4 beaches. I'm sorry, y'all. I got a little yawny yawn. But yeah, we were about 10-15 minutes away from like Neptune Beach, the Atlantic Beach, the Jacksonville Beach, and the Ponte Vedra Beach. Yeah, and also the Catherine Abbey Hanna Park. It's like a state park. Passing Prime Osborne Convention Center. Oh, okay. So that, where's it taking us to now? Let's see. We also got the Jefferson Station. Look at this, the Jefferson train station right here on my right-hand side. So it looks like there's a large waterfront Federal Reserve Bank on my left. Wow, look at right here. This is the Federal Reserve Bank, and it has that brutalist architecture. Brutalist architecture was a time where, wow, it's crazy because it says Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta, Jackson branch. So is that Atlanta's bank? Is this just a branch in Jacksonville, right? Jacksonville branch. So you got the Jacksonville terminal right here in front of us. Oh, so is this like a train terminal? You know what I mean? I'm curious. I'm gonna go right. You know why? Because I don't think left is gonna do anything but take us away from the city. Based on what the map is showing, it's gonna take us all away from the city. I'm trying to go back towards the city. Right now we're in the LaVilla area. The map has different, I guess, neighborhood names highlighted. For example, 5 Points, Jacksonville, Riverside, Jacksonville, Lackawanna, Jacksonville, Springfield, Jacksonville, Brentwood, Jacksonville, and so on. There's plenty of other different little areas, but we want to stay in where it says downtown Jacksonville. So no right turns here. Let's go up. Oh wow, it looks like a tiger right here on my right hand side, like a tiger statue. You see it? On the corner of 4th. You see it right there on my right hand side? It's like a tiger. That was cool. But it wasn't even like a serious tiger. It was like Tony the Tiger. The dude from the cereal box. They're great. Frosted Flakes, they're more than good. They're great. Remember that? We just passed the Salvation Army on Adams. Oh, that was nice. A lot of palm trees over there. That was decent. Matter of fact, oh, I can't make a left here. I was literally just gonna make a left so y'all can see the palm trees. Oh, I could go straight. There's more palm trees over here. Wow, there's a lot of palm trees, y'all. It's very nice. All right, we're on Duval. Duval was where the courthouse was at, right? It's the Duval Courthouse. We're on Lee and Duval. Let's go straight another block, maybe. We're hitting the borderline of what would be considered the downtown area. We got Church Street here. I think we gotta make a right on Church, because once we cross that, then we're gonna work our way to the neighborhood called Springfield, which I don't know if it's business or if it's like a residential, but we got the LaVilla School of Arts on my left hand side. The LaVilla School of Arts. I can go left, I can go right. Left, I see a bunch of palm trees, which looks nice. But we gotta go right because we want to stay within the border. I can see a nice view of the skyline from right here. It looks cool. These palm trees are chunky. Chunky. Like, they're thick around the base, and then some of them go up thinner, and they're not that tall. There's a couple tall ones, but not even extremely tall. I think I saw taller palm trees in like Crenshaw. I think that's where I saw some of the tallest palm trees in California. Was Crenshaw. Let's make this left-hand turn. But I saw thick, chunky palm trees in like Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills had like thick palm trees. We just passed the Baptist church on my left-hand side. We got Harmony Center on my left-hand side on Monroe. We're on Monroe and we just passed Madison. We're traveling up Monroe. We're traveling eastbound on Monroe. On my left is northbound. On my right is southbound. Behind us is westbound. We got historic homes over here on my left-hand side. I guess there's still homes that are standing in the city that's been here since they started the construction from back in the day. Caliber collision on my left. This took us right back to the Duval Courthouse. That big courthouse. At least y'all get to see it from a different view. Y'all get to see some of that skyline on my right. But this took us right through the Duval Courthouse. We got a bus going by us. Check it out. That's their bus. That's their transit line. It doesn't even say a name. Most of them say names. That one doesn't say a name. It was gray and red though. Is it called the Flyer? Oh no, I know I seen a sign on top of one of those bus stops. It says Flyer. Alright, we're back on Duval. We can go left, go right. Yeah, let's go left, go right, because we already went straight and went right. We got a fire station over here. Let's make this left hand turn. Let's go for it. The LaVilla Brick House fire station on my right hand side. Fire station number 4. Our nation's heroes. We're on North Jefferson. We got a building, oh no, we got 2 buildings right here on my left that look boarded up. So I don't know if they're abandoned and uncared for, or are they boarded up? You see them? The 2 boarded buildings? Or are they boarded because they're going to be rehabilitating them soon? But they're right in the heart of downtown, so I can imagine them being worth some money. We got the Maceo Lodge on my left-hand side. The Maceo. Never heard of the Maceo. Is that like a short word for Mason? We just passed Madison. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn. We're on Davis. We got lofts all along the left side. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn. We got Beaver Street coming up. Look at this is the School of Art, so we happen to come from this left-hand side. Remember? You remember? Private property on my left, keep out. Davis and Ashley. We just passed the intersection of Davis and Ashley. We got Community First Credit Union on my left-hand side. We're on Beaver Street, the intersection of Davis and Beaver Street. We're gonna make this right-hand turn on the 800 block of Beaver Street. We got 900 Beaver on my left. We got a South Carolina tag in front of us, disabled veterans, and a GMC Sierra Denali. We got a variety of trees though, not just palm trees. I also see regular trees. And some of these palm trees, they're like different strands, because some of them got like tree-like bases, stumpy and like with moss and stuff growing on it. Some of them have like a pineapple type of base with like leaves like that you can peel. Some of them have like, look at this one right here on my left. You see how it before you get to the top, there's like a little green patch, a little ball. See it? So I think these are all different breeds of palm. They might be from the palm family, but probably different names, different scientific names, but I don't know them. We're passing Broad Street. We're gonna keep on going straight. We're gonna try to get away from the Duval Courthouse, because the Duval Courthouse is probably gonna keep sending us around. United House of Prayer for All People on my left. We're passing North Clay. Stores Felice on my left-hand side. First Baptist Church on my left-hand side with a lighthouse. Wow. A lighthouse in the city. That's a church. Very interesting. We're passing North Julia, or you can say Julia. I saw some more people on my left that seem to be laying and living on the streets. We're at Hogan, the 700 block of Hogan, Beaver and Hogan. We got the First Baptist Church on my right hand side. And we got some of those e-scooters just thrown on the corner on my right hand side, just laying on the ground. Those have to be solar powered, because if they just leave them there laying on the ground and not put them back on a dock, how do they charge? You know what I mean? So it has to be solar. And they have to be waterproof to be left outside. We should have went right. All right, so let's go left, and then right, or straight, because that's the little train L. I basically want to show you the little train L. We're gonna make this left on Laura. This is Laura. We can make a left on Union. We're gonna have to go a block up. So once we pass Union, we're gonna be out of the downtown area. We got the East Side neighborhood to my right. We got Springfield to my left in front of us. And beyond that, we got Phoenix. These are, I guess, different names of little neighborhoods around here. But we're going to continue focusing on downtown. I want to try to go under that train terminal to see what it looks like. There's a huge lot on my right-hand side that's available. So if you happen to be a millionaire and you're looking to invest in Jacksonville, there goes your spot. It's right here, located on the 800 block of North Laura Street in downtown Jacksonville. Let's make this left-hand turn. We got huge parking lots on my right. All right, so we got the train terminal right here. See right here on my left-hand side? I'm gonna merge to the left lane, because I want to try to go down and see what it looks like. I don't know if you drive completely under or if you drive next to it. This is the Roselle Parks Transit Station. I hear one of those little clicking noises. I think those clicking noises are designed for maybe people who are blind that want to cross the street, because I know in Philly we have something similar. I never really learned the purpose to it, but I can imagine it being for people who are blind. Wow, you can't go left here either. It's all do not enter. It's all the do not enter zone. So I probably got to go straight and then make another left, and then go from that first turn that I missed. We're passing Julia. Let's make this left on North Pearl Street. Oh, you guys get to see this little lighthouse right here on my left-hand side. It's an actual lighthouse right here. It's like a church lighthouse. Wow, look at that. It's a church lighthouse, guys. It got a cross on the top. And that's located, looks like it's connected to a parking garage. It's the First Baptist Church on Union and North Pearl Street. Crazy, right? Right here on my far left, we got St. Phillips Episcopal Church. All right, so I think we want to go left here. Yeah, let's go left here. Climate controlled self-storage. Look at that U-Haul truck right on top of that climate controlled self-storage. I just noticed that. There's a friggin' U-Haul truck on top of that building. You see it? Kevin S. Sanders, attorney at law. So I made a left here to see if I can go down one of these buildings. Or go down one of these blocks. I said go down one of these buildings. I'm thinking about buildings. I said go down one of these buildings. Go down one of these blocks that go under the underpass. We got Florida tags all in front of us, 3 Florida tags. Those points don't count for me. The way we play that game, if you're a regular of the channel, then you know the game we play. The state you're in, those tags don't count. So you got to name outside tags in order for it to count as a point. If we were in another state, then Florida would have counted. Wow, that whole block had homeless people on it, y'all. Wow, there was a bunch of people just laying on the sidewalk, like a little encampment minus the tents. Let's make this right on Hogan. Is this possible? Let's see. Yes, it looks possible, almost. So this actually looks like a one-way. Is this a one-way? I can't tell. I think this is a one-way, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna make this left-hand turn. My bad. It looks like it could have been a two-way, but I guess not. So I guess you got to come up it. You can't go down it, you got to come up it. Alright, we got the Children's Building and Welcome Center, First Baptist Church on my right. We got some, it looked like either armed guards or security guards right here crossing the street, and there's another one on my right hand side on the phone looking like Men in Black with the jet black glasses. Alright, we're on the 100 block of Beaver. I'm gonna turn on the air shortly, guys. Starting to get steamy. We're gonna make this right-hand turn on the 600 block of North Laura Street. We're now turning right on North Laura. To be honest, I think I could have turned right because there wasn't a no turn on red sign. Alright, so we're passing Ashley Street. We got middle school building, First Baptist Church on my left. Oh, that's the First Baptist Church middle school? Go ahead, buddy. You're already there. I'm gonna be the courteous human being. I got stuck at a yellow light, but it's cool. I took one for the team. Alright, we're at Church Street. Laura and Church. We got the JEA Customer Center on my left-hand side. We have one of those scooters on my right-hand side. See it parked up next to the curb? That's called the Linux. Is it the Linux or it's the Linux? Or is it the Link? No, it's the Link. I'm sorry, I thought it was Linux. L-I-N-K. I couldn't tell by the script the style of letters, but I see L-I-N-K. It's called the Link scooter. They also had the Spin scooter. All right, let's keep on going straight. All right, we're passing Duval. We got a gentleman crossing the street, so I'm gonna allow him to cross the street. We got more scooters on my left. We got a beautiful park on my right. You guys see the buildings right in front of us. We're on Laura and Monroe. We got some cafes on my left-hand side. We got a church on my right-hand side. So right now we are headed southbound. We had that little, you seen it? Like a little golf cart type of vehicle in front of us. Mag's Cafe. We got Chamberlain's Uptown on my left. We got Jacobs on my right. We got the Wolf and Cub on my left. We got Jimmy John's on my left. We're gonna keep on going straight. We got this gentleman in the middle of the street. I'm uncertain on what he's up to. It looks like he's looking for something. Yeah, it looks like he dropped something. He was looking for it. His shirt said, "You'll float too." Alright, so we got two cyclists on my left hand side enjoying the sun on the weekend. Alright, we're passing 47th. We're gonna go left because that block in front of us, I believe, is closed. It says road closed, and I don't know if they're doing some type of work next to the waterfront. But remember I told y'all earlier, I don't think that they're gonna allow us to get close to the waterfront. Waterfront is usually sought after property. Look at this mural on my left. It's just an arm. There's no head. Just two arms holding some books. It looks like they're making a brand new parking garage on my right hand side. It's called the Suddath ViStar Credit Union. It's gonna be like a parking garage and a bunch of other things. Alright, so now we're on Main Street. Whoa, I hear. Oh, I wanted to go up that bridge looked cool. But then again, that bridge actually takes us away, so we don't want to go up that. Maybe towards the end of the video, I'll cross it because it looked pretty cool. It's like a cool looking bridge. We entered on a red bridge. That one's a blue bridge. Alright, we're passing Ocean. There's some cool churches over there. I should have went there just to show y'all the churches. Alright, we got, what's this? Florida Performing Arts Theater on my right hand side. Alright, we're on the block of Forsyth and Newman. Newman and Forsyth. 200 block of Forsyth, and we got the 100 block of Newman to my left, and the 0 block of Newman to my right, which means the single digits and double digits. So we go straight, we'll go straight probably. It looks like it's about to cut us to another highway soon. Their fire hydrants, I see one over here is yellow and stubby. In fact, I'm gonna turn over here because I've been showing y'all fire hydrants in every single state. Right there, you see that short and stubby fire hydrant? You see it? You got a good image of it? Cool. And it's interesting how you would think that every single state would use a similar fire hydrant. I've been to over 10 states plus already, and I've seen that they don't all have the same fire hydrant. Different styles, different colors. Alright, we're on Market Street. We can go straight another block. Let's go straight another block. We got the waterfront on my right hand side. Road closed. That's horrible. If it would have been open, then I would have drove y'all through the, you know, by the waterfront so y'all could have got a chance to see it. It looks like we got apartments right there. Waterfront Lawful Apartments on my right hand side, because that's all waterfront area. We got Liberty Building, Hedquist and Associates on my left. Look, we can't even get up on this street. Everything seems to be road closed around here. Maybe because it's a Sunday, they're taking advantage and doing work. We got bail bonds on my right hand side. Alright, so we're on North Liberty. East Adams and North Liberty. On my right, we got the ViStar Veterans Memorial Arena. But we're not going to go towards that because that looks like it's closed off. There's a lot of things that are closed off. And nearby us, we got the TIAA Bank Field, Daly Place, and Metropolitan Park. It looks like this is the furthest that we can go without running into like highways or anything like that. So what I want to do is I want to try to make a left. I'm trying to make this left on East Duval because I want to go up under that bridge. Remember, not the bridge that crosses to the other side of Jacksonville, but the train underpass. I'm still curious on what it looks like. New York's is similar to Philly in the sense like you can drive under it and you'll be under the terminal. Charlotte's was not so similar. It was an underpass one, but I didn't recall driving under it. I recalled like driving under it in the sense of like crossing it, but not staying directly under it. Alright, we're passing Newman. We got a church on my right. First United Methodist Church on my right. Then we got another church on my right. Look at this building on my left. Look at the brickwork, like the coloring of the bricks. Elena Flats Luxury Living History Apartment for Rent. Wow, so that on my left is called Elena Flats, and it's apartment lit. The Basilica of the Immaculate Conception Church on my right hand side. We're passing Ocean Street, and we got Volunteers in Medicine, Jacksonville on my right hand side. They even got the parking meters covered. What is up with this? Yo, the parking meters are covered. Like, how are you supposed to pay for parking? Is it because it's Sunday and it's free? But guess what? Ain't nothing free. There has to be a catch. Parking enforcement on my right, you see? Patient parking only. Patient park. Regeneration, patient park, or Regeneron. I thought it said regeneration. Regeneron, patient parking only. Jacksonville Jazz Festival. There's banners up there. We're passing Laura. We got that park that's on my left hand side. This is called the James Weldon Johnson Park. James Weldon Johnson Park. Okay, so this road in front of us is closed, but guess what? We got good news. Good news is, I think we might be able to go under this. So the train terminal was located on Hogan. The road is closed in front of us. Look at, there's like some type of building right there with eyeballs and teeth. Look, right there on my right-hand side. Oh, y'all can't see it yet. Let me turn to my right. There you go. There's no turn on red, so I'm going to point the vehicle to it. You see how there's a building with eyeballs, and then they got like teeth? They got a bunch of colorful flowers out front. The United States Courthouse is on my left, too. They got the United States Courthouse as well. All right, you see, this is what I was talking about. It's not the same as driving under ours. Because driving under ours, you're actually driving under the underpass. But here, you're driving next to the underpass. You understand what I'm talking about? The underpass is on my right. You don't drive directly below it. We got Jones Bros Furniture. What's that? A neon light on my left-hand side on the wall. You look up. You see it? There's a shadow. You see the old text. And then the neon light. I wonder if that neon light still lights up at night. It looks like that was probably the old Jones Bros Furniture building back in the day. Maybe they were like one of the leading distributors in the area, or the manufacturers. We got Farah's Uptown Deli on my left. We're passing Ashley and Hogan. Hogan and Beaver. We're at the intersection of Hogan and Beaver. I think I can make a left-hand turn here. But you know what? That block right around the corner from here is where there was a whole bunch of people laying outside. I think I'm going to try to maneuver through that block so I can show you guys what I was talking about. Yeah, so from the looks of it, it looks like we've covered a good square mile of not square mile per se, but we covered a good few square miles of the downtown area, because we pretty much covered the whole entire area, with the exception of a few tiny blocks that we weren't allowed to go to. Look at this, is the Roselle Park Transit Center right here. Is it that short? It looks like it's from one side to the other. It looks like a very short transit station. Like, is it that serious that you guys can't walk the 10, 15 blocks? It looks like a really short transit center. Let's make this left on North Laura. Ours in Philly goes a couple miles. Yeah, it probably goes over 10, 12 miles or more. I don't know, I haven't calculated it, but I know it goes far. It doesn't just go a couple blocks. Alright, so we got that transit on my left. Remember, we saw that. You remember? We saw that. So we're gonna go down on the next block, but instead of making a left, we're gonna make a left and stay straight. And if I'm correct, according to my calculations, there is people on the sides of both sidewalk. They might not be homeless, they might just be hanging out. Just, you know, I don't know, socializing or something. But I didn't notice it. You can't make a left here, there's no left. I think it was on North Pearl Street, because you can't make a left here. Oh, it was there, but you gotta come up it. You can't go down it. Okay, let's make this left on North Pearl Street, the 800 block of North Pearl. You got Jenkins Barbecue on my right-hand side. I passed that earlier, I didn't even notice it. I was focused on this lighthouse. Remember the lighthouse, right? So we're gonna go straight. Remember up top, on top of that building, all the way over there, you see that U-Haul truck? I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a friggin' U-Haul truck on top of that building. The only way that I think they could have got that up there was with a crane. Could you imagine what the local residents was probably thinking about when they saw a crane lifting a U-Haul truck in the air and then placing it on top of that building? It says climate controlled self-storage. So I can imagine this probably owned by U-Haul, right? Self-storage might be owned by U-Haul, because U-Haul does self-storage. So it's kind of like a billboard, basically. Like, they didn't have to put a U-Haul sign on it, because they got a giant billboard up top that says U-Haul. Alright, so we're gonna make a left on West Beaver, and then we'll make another left, and that's gonna be that block that I'm talking about. See if we can do this. Alright, we can do this. And then we can make this left right here on Julia. And boom. That's it. And after we do this little area, we'll head probably to like the western area once more time, and then we're gonna try to cross that little bridge. Now, Jacksonville is bigger, but this is just the downtown area. So I don't want you guys to think this is all that Jacksonville has to offer. There's a lot of other neighborhoods in Jacksonville. All right, right here, this is the block with a bunch of people that appear to be, I don't know, hanging out. They're on my left, they're on my right. They got shopping carts, book bags. There's a dog too, a cute dog. On my right, you see people just hanging out. I guess this is probably like the equivalent of like a baby Skid Row or like a baby Kensington. The only difference is I don't see nobody dipping out or anything. And on the next block, there looks like there's a couple more areas on my left and on my right with blankets. There's one dude on my right with blankets. Maybe these are the two blocks that they hang at, but maybe those people on that side are out doing things throughout the day, and at night they come and they hang out. So, all right, let's make this right on Union, and now let's go towards the western portion. We can't make a right here. Oh, was this where I made a right at earlier? Look up top. It says no right. I ain't know, bro. See that no right sign? And on my left is do not enter either. So that's just incredible. It's like you would think that they would at least allow you to enter it, but that's for buses only. I guess that's the bus station on the bottom, and then the train terminal up top. We passed it a couple times, and I have yet to hear a train or see a train. So, all right. So we're gonna. I think does Laura go right? If Laura goes right, then we'll go right. Yep, Laura goes right. So we're gonna go right on Laura. First Baptist Church of Jacksonville on my left-hand side parking garage. It's amazing how these churches have their own parking garages. Like, do you get a discount? Do you is it free parking? Like, you gotta pay the parking garage to go to church? Does the church collect the donations or collect the fees from the parking garage, right? There's so many questions there. Look at that church in front of me on my left-hand side. It looks nice. See how it got like a bunch of, I don't know, what's that, 4x4 pieces of wood? And they're peeking up to make like a cone to cross up top. So if you guys hear the little in the background, that's because we got Omi capturing behind the scenes footage. She's doing it for the Toon Be Chillin' vlogs to show you guys a different perspective. So if you're not subscribed to Toon Be Chillin', TOONBECHIN, I mean CHILLN. Sorry. Yeah, then you might want to subscribe to check out what she's capturing. I know some people say too, but could you inspire her to talk a little bit more? Sometimes she's actually working in the background, and you know she can't really like multitask. And she's over here since we started this tour. She's been just snapping shots left and right of the surroundings so that you guys can see another view other than just the direct frontal shot. So just giving y'all heads up, you know. We're on Ashley and Hogan, so we're gonna go up another couple blocks, then we'll make a left, and then we'll finesse it with that bridge that I was talking about. It's like a blue bridge. The bridge caught my eye. The second I came into the downtown district, that was the first thing I noticed was the bridge. But I didn't know that bridge was gonna take us away from the area, but it makes sense. Like how Philly has like the Ben Frank Bridge, the Betsy Ross Bridge. Do we have we have the Whitman, the Walt Whitman Bridge, the Tacony Bridge, and they're all crossing over waterfronts. It looks like the downtown area has several bridges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bridges to be exact. Those bridges take you to Southbank. And to be honest, I believe Southbank is also considered downtown because on the map it shows Southbank, but it's a very little teeny portion. So that area might just be like, I don't know, sports complex. I mean, we can cross it. We'll cross it just for the sake of curiosity, because that actually does come up as downtown real estate. Maybe rather than going right where we know it's all dead ends, we might as well just go hit that bridge, cross it, so y'all can at least see that little area that I'm talking about. That area is called Southbank. it's still highlighted as downtown, so I don't know if it's two separate neighborhoods, but they're separated by water, by the St. Johns River. They're separated by water, and below Southbank is San Marco. All right, let's keep on going straight. Let's see if we can find that blue bridge. We're passing Duval. Traveling at like 20 miles an hour, relatively slow. There's not really much traffic out. We're passing Pearl and Adams. Now we're passing Forsyth, the 300 block of Forsyth. Ouch. The streets have been pretty kind to me. They haven't really been that bad. Oh, this is another train terminal right here in front of us. Oh, this is the same train terminal, the Bay train terminal. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna make this right because I'm curious. I just want to see this real quick. We're at the 400 block of Bay Street, at Bay and Pearl. That's the intersection. Bay and Pearl in Jacksonville, Florida. There's no turn on red, so I can't turn. But again, it doesn't look like you can drive directly under this train. It looks like they got the walkway under the train and the streetways are on the side. Yeah, the train actually turns over there. So then again, I was wrong. Maybe it wasn't 10 blocks. Remember earlier I was cracking jokes, talking about y'all don't want to walk 10 blocks. It's a little longer. But I mean, I wonder where does it go? Does it go all throughout? It probably does. It probably goes through Springfield, through Brentwood, through LaVilla, through all these other little neighborhoods. College Gardens, Grand Park, Avondale, West Jacksonville, Woodstock, Paxson, Biltmore, Commonwealth, Picketttville, Lincoln Villas, and so on. Those are all the little... Let me make this... Oh, I can't make a left here. There was no outlet. The bridge is up, yo. Woo, the bridge is up. That means that they must have shipping cargo containers that pass it. I definitely don't want to be on that bridge when the bridge is up. Alright, so we're going to try to make a left and try to work our way to the bridge. Maybe. Is that even possible? Let me see. Main Street. So we came on the Main Street Bridge, right? So we're actually... Yeah, I think we'll go straight another block and then make a left to the Acosta Bridge. And they got the Southbank River Walk. I guess you can like walk right next to the river. Like we got Penn's Landing, which is our river walk. You can walk right next to the river. Bumper to bumper of Duval Quality Auto Detailing. Special start at $99. Full detail. Free wax. Schedule Monday through Friday. 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Or is that 9? 9, I'm sorry. 9 a.m. Alright, we're going to make this left-hand turn. And I think we're going to be driving towards the bridge that I was telling you guys about. We're on Jefferson. So if you want to get on this bridge, you got to be on Jefferson Street. This is the 00 block of Jefferson. You got the 100 block to my right. I believe so. I believe this is how you would enter, unless you would go up another block. We'll find out shortly. Acosta Bridge. I think this is it. I'm gonna just keep going straight because it says Acosta Bridge. Yeah, that's the Acosta Bridge. So we're just gonna keep going straight. And theoretically speaking, according to my calculations of the spectrum of the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious / ostentatious. No, I'm kidding. But I believe we gotta go straight, and it should take us right on to the bridge. We're not going to be able to do, a full little drive through of Southbank. But you guys got the idea. My goal for these type of tours is not to show you every square inch, but just to plant the seeds and treat your curiosity. You guys can always, you know, Google, subscribe, turn on the notification bell to watch more tours, and so on. Oh snap, that bridge is lifted, yo. That's not what we're going on right now, is it? Is it lifted, or am I just seeing things? What is this? Oh, that on my right is lifted, but that ain't got nothing to do with what we doing. Oh man, this ain't the cool blue bridge. Where that cool? Oh, it's over there. Man, this was a ripoff. I knew I should have went over there. I knew it. It was over there. I'm staring at it. I'm disappointed. Quite frankly, I'm highly disappointed. Yeah, the blue bridge. I'm about to go around the block, y'all. Say no. But okay, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately we just reached our 1 hour mark. I want to say thank you all for watching. I appreciate your support. Show some love, drop a comment in the comment section, let me know your thoughts, knowledge, memories, any historical facts, anything you want to correct me on, feel free. I'm completely open to it. This is your homeboy, Mr. Tune Dollars, Mr. Tune 215, y'all know, Tune be chilling, and I'm tuning out. Have a great day, y'all.